everybody. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at your work week forecast for March 7th through the 11th, looking at a relatively quiet weather week here after today. We'll have a lot of rain around today. There will be a chance of some snow on light snow that really won't accumulate, I don't think, on Wednesday afternoon into the evening. And then basically the rest of the week is quiet. Next chance after that for precipitation is next Saturday, but that's beyond our work week forecast, and there's a lot of details to be worked out with that as we go. Anyway, all right, so first of all, as we get started today, first of all, you can see one front did move through yesterday and did turn our air mass, our direction of our wind a little bit more to the north. Did let some cooler air filter in last night after being in the 60s yesterday. Yesterday was a real big preview of spring. Not a guarantee that that's going to continue through the rest of March, although at the moment March does not look overly wintry. Don't see any big snowstorms on the horizon, but still way too early in the month to know if that'll hold for the entire month. But in terms of what's going on, we did filter in some cooler air, but not enough cool air to keep any frozen precipitation in the forecast for us. All the frozen precipitation is way up in far northern New England and mostly in Quebec with this system. We're going to be all another slug of rain as the storm moves through today. We'll have a few gusty winds today with that as well. Then, as we head beyond that, you can see behind the storm here on the satellite imagery, pretty quiet. Not much going on. We do have subtropical jet, which is going to be our next storm, which will head in our direction on Wednesday. And I'm going to show you the track of that system. Is starting. That's there's the beginning pieces of that, and that storm is going to slide mostly to our south, and therefore keep most of the precipitation to our south, and will be relatively on the borderline for snow anyway. I think it will be snow whatever falls, but I think it'll be light enough that it really won't accumulate. Maybe an inch on the grassy or other snow surfaces, but the roads I think will basically stay wet at worst for that system. In terms of the overall pattern here, you can see we've got this huge ridge off the west coast, and we've got a trough over the center part of the country. And you can see with that trough, it means that we are tapping that warmer air to our southwest currently. And this is sort of the general setup for what's going on over the next couple of weeks, or not a couple of weeks, over this week, as well as this does give us a chance where you can move some of this troughy colder air over the top of us and give us some cooler days, but it also means that in general our flow is out of the southwest, which is going to keep us relatively mild this time of year, although not nearly as warm as yesterday. Anytime this week. So in terms of our next storm, just getting going Tuesday overnight down here in southern Alabama, southern Georgia, and Mississippi, and then the storm is going to head up across the Tennessee River Valley, and then we sort of expect it to be a cutter and head up west of the Appalachians, but this one actually does look like it is going to re-develop off the coast, southeast of Virginia, and if it made a run right up the coast, could potentially create a snowy situation for us, but it's not going to do that. It is instead going to slide well southeast of New England, and it's not going to get real strong either. The upper level support for this system is mostly just a southern jet stream energy, not really a northern phase with anything, so that'll keep the storm from intensifying too much. Does mean a little bit of light snow, particularly as we head across southern New England. There, I think you could see it'll be kind of close to a mix of rain and snow. Temperatures are kind of marginal. There, even in places where I do think you'll get a little bit more accumulation on the grassy surfaces, roads will probably stay mostly just slush, rain to slush. But particularly here across southern Vermont, I think we basically see very little in the way of accumulation and basically no impacts in terms of travel. That being said, here's your forecast for the rest of the week. Rain today, we're in the 40s, basically starting out there. We don't go up much from where we are, basically hold steady. Overnight, we cool off some. Tomorrow, we do have a few flurries behind our storm that basically on the backside of the storm could be a couple of snow squalls. Tomorrow will feel a lot more wintry because it'll be breezy as well with those highs in the 30s. But temperatures will feel more like the low 20s for a lot of the day. So, but a good day overall tomorrow to get out there and have some outdoor activities. Wednesday, we're back to about seasonable temperatures, maybe a touch above average temperature with a little bit of light snow. On Wednesday. Late afternoon into the early evening. Really shouldn't impact travel. Like I said, Thursday is a beautiful day, nice sun, great day for sugaring. Sap should run really well on Thursday with that sun and temperatures in the 40s. And then Friday, we do start to build some clouds in as we head towards, we are going to have a storm that heads our direction over the weekend, which, like I said, right now looks wet. Will be breezy, temperatures in the mid 40s again on Friday. In terms of your outdoor activity forecast, Basically, off and on moderate to heavy rain. Today's not a great day, but the rest of the week's pretty good to get outside. Seasonable temperatures with a few flurries tomorrow. A little bit chilly with the wind chill, but really not anything too concerning at this time of year. A little light snow late in the day, minimal to basically no accumulations on Wednesday, but basically a good day to get out there and ski or to enjoy. Not a lot of snow in the woods anymore for things like snowshoeing or cross-country skiing, but opportunities to get out there and get some other stuff going on. Good day to get out there, go for a walk, things like that. As Thursday, sunny, seasonably warm, really nice day on Thursday. Nice bit of a spring feel, not as much as yesterday, but a bit of a spring feel. And then on Friday, increasing clouds, seasonably warm, similar to Thursday, just a few more clouds on Friday. Basically, overall, pretty good week. Like I said, on Saturday, it looks like a storm's going to head in our direction. Right now, that looks wet. It has at times looked wintry, although that has trended more and more wet as opposed to wintry in the last few model runs. That's my anticipation that it would be a wet storm, but that could change, and certainly if it does change, I'll make sure I keep you updated on the changes with that. I will have a Wednesday forecast for my patrons for the weekend. I always do that on Wednesday for them. If you're interested in what it means to become a patron, there's a link in the description below that you can follow that will help you see the options on that. And then if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I would encourage you to do so. I'll be back on Friday to look at your weekend forecast for everybody. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons to help support financially what I do here at the Weather Guy. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday with an updated look at your weekend forecast.